Good morning, everyone. I wanted to introduce the weekly work menu to you through a quick video because this week it's going to be a little bit different than the previous weeks. This week, there are actually two different tracks, and you're going to have to determine which track you want to go on, either track A or track B. Track A is going to be designed for any of you that are planning on taking the AP test coming up. It's going to start getting you ready, taking a look at when the test is, and starting to put together some resources for that. If you are not planning on taking the AP test, then you're going to choose track B, and there's a set of assignments around that. Mainly, I'm doing this because I don't want the people who aren't taking the test to be spinning their wheels doing a review for a test that they aren't taking. And for those of you that are taking a test, I want to give you your best opportunity to score well on this test. So the next 2 weeks I'm going to be doing this track A and track B thing. I also want to point out that because there are different assignments, you're going to see different assignments in Google Classroom and in the grade book. You only need to do the assignments for your track. Depending on which track you're in, I'll put in those assignments, those grades, and I will be exempting you from the other track's assignments, both in Google Classroom and in the gradebook. The key thing is the gradebook. I'm not sure exactly how I do it in Google Classroom. I think you just don't do those assignments and don't worry about it if it shows up as missing in Google Classroom. The key will be do the assignments for the track that you choose. So if I'm going to take the test, I want to do all the assignments for track A, but I can ignore all the assignments for track B and vice versa. I hope that explains it. Again, don't panic, don't freak out as the week goes on or into next week if you start seeing things that, hey, I did this assignment and it didn't show up in the grade book. Just shoot me an email if you have a question or stop into my office hours. I love seeing y'all when you do come into the office hours. Hopefully you've seen that they've been fairly low stress. I'm not giving an assignment that's going to require you to check in with me this week, but feel free to stop into those office hours because it gets to be perfectly honest, a little bit boring in there if nobody's in there. So stop in, say hi. You don't have to stick around long, but just give me a wave. Make sure, show me if you have a dog or a cat or some other animal, a lizard or something. Just have fun with that, and I look forward to seeing you and seeing the work that you come up with for me for this week. Thanks.